Hello everybody, welcome back to another Forever Fulham podcast. Today we'll be talking about that Middlesbrough game the other day. I don't think it was the best game, to be honest, but with the red card, it's not the worst result. And we'll be going on to that Hull City game, which is going to be a great game, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Rocco, what were your thoughts on the Middlesbrough game?
It was terrible. We from the 10 man, we had to hold on, but we just weren't really. We played well, but we just, because of that Rodak red card, we couldn't properly get into the game and get a goal.
Yeah, and we've got a special guest today, John Joe, who's also watched the Middlesbrough game. And John Joe, what were your thoughts on the game?
I think we would have won it, but with that red card, you're just a man down, and they have 11 players, and it can't compete, can it?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't good. And do you think it was a red card?
I think it was a red card. I know Rodak, as you see in the photo, he's like, "Oh my gosh, wasn't a red card, all that," but you can kind of tell it hit his arm, like with the way he was trying. You can tell he was trying to block it with his arm. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you have to go with the ref for that.
It was a terrible decision. I don't actually know why he's done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it saved us a goal.
Yeah, but
anyway.
Yeah, I think he could have stayed in his own goal. I know he was like, it was 1-1, but
the amounts of chances missed as well. Mitrovic with a header. I don't know how he missed it. It was easy to score it. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, and he had another cross from Bobby Reed he could have tapped in as well.
Yeah, there were loads of low crosses into the middle, and just nobody got on the end of it just because of that one less player. Maybe they could have put it in the net.
Yeah, I think before the game we wouldn't be that happy with a draw against Middlesbrough, but I think after, because we had a red card, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, definitely wasn't rubbish. And I think our defence was kind of all over the shop, and I mean, if Rodak wouldn't have that red card, if our defence was better.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I just thought Bestinelli actually played really well for me. I thought he was much better than Rodak, and I think it's good that he has to start on Saturday, because I think he's our number one, and Rodak's he hasn't been that good since he's come in.
Right, time for some Hull City stats. Some threats of Hull. So Jared Bowen, our young English prospect, 22 years old, scored 8 goals for Hull so far. He's doing really well. Grozicki as well, he's very dangerous. Where are Hull in the league, Rocco?
Hull are 13th in the league with 19 points, so I think we're 7th in the league.
Yeah, or 5th. 7th or 5th.
How many points do we have?
We have 23, so we're 4 points ahead of them, which is quite close. But the championship table has been really close so far.
Yeah.
So
but their last game looks dangerous. John, you know what their last game was, don't you?
Yeah, they won 2-0 against Derby. I mean, they played great, you know.
Yeah, it was a good win, especially against Derby. I mean, it's looking dangerous. They've got 3 clean sheets this season. But what's your score prediction, John? I know you always get score predictions, right?
That's right, I do. I'm known for my predictions, and I am predicting a 3-2 win.
3-2 win?
For Fulham, I'm guessing.
To Fulham,
yeah, for Fulham.
I am guessing a 2-0 win to Fulham.
I'm guessing a 2-1 win to Fulham, because I think we'll concede because we've got a rubbish defence. As usual.
Well, that's a step too far, Rocco, don't you think?
Actually, we played really well on Saturday defence, but I think we'll concede.
Yeah, I hope it goes a bit better than that.
Yeah, and I hope Adoy played really well. I hope he starts on Saturday instead of Steven Session.
Yeah.
I think 2-1. Maybe Mitrovic and Kearney for me.
Yeah, remember that 3-2, everyone, because John Joe here got the Benfica score. We all went to Benfica the other day and the Sporting Lisbon Stadium tour. A great game to watch, 4-0 against Portimonense. Good stadium, just like the Emirates. But we all know what's the best stadium is, Craven Cottage, and we'll be there on Saturday, so it should be great. Now I think
Fulham Luton right as well. So
yeah, I got Fulham Luton right.
He's a bit of a beast.
I'm a bit of a beast at my predictions.
Yeah.
Right, so
maybe it's good luck coming to the Cottage.
Should we go on to our guess who?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna do one for Rocco first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm obviously.
Okay. So this guy, as we're in Portugal, I thought I'd get that theme. He's from Portugal. He's currently the assistant manager at Everton.
Mark.
He's 42 years old and he was born in Lisbon and he was at Fulham from 2001 to
Luis
2007.
Belmonte.
Correct. And he managed the Portimonense under 23s. So I think we watched his brother or son play yesterday against Benfica. Because Benfica played Portimonense guys and a guy called Belmonte was playing for the other team.
Yeah.
And I think that's his son or
quite
brother
interesting.
because he's quite young. So I think it might be his
Rocco for
brother.
getting that one right.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Rocco, you're giving Jonjo one.
Yeah.
Jonjo,
No,
we
we
hope
know
you
that
get
I'm
it.
an Arsenal fan,
Yeah, so
so
John
it's
just-
not going to be too hard.
Don't think,
for me.
this is so obvious if I get it, because
Yeah.
like he's not like a proper player.
he might not even get it, which would be
So
embarrassing.
he's Norwegian. He's a centre mid for Fulham. He's 28, and he's been at Fulham since 2016.
Who do you
Is it
think?
Yeah,
Johansson.
she
Correct,
got
Stefan
it right.
Johansson. All right, don't show me yours. What's yours, Jonjo?
He was at Fulham from 2000 to 2004. He's French, and he's a lethal striker.
Oh, Jesus.
He's famous for playing at Man United. Who am I?
No.
He also played for Everton. His initials are LS.
I have no idea.
Louis Saha.
Yeah, I know him. Can't remember him that well.
Yeah, he was actually quite a good striker for Fulham. He played 4 years.
Yeah.
Decent player.
No way.
Decent.
He played 4 years? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, he was known for playing, I think, Man
Because I
U
think
and Everton.
Jonjo said he played from 2000 to 2004.
That's 4 years.
yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, so I think that kind of wraps things up for the podcast.
Yeah, I think we'll be back maybe.
We'll be back
Yeah.
for more on
Maybe not Jonjo.
Fulham. Maybe not me. We'll be back for more on Fulham
Yeah,
Sadly.
about the whole game,
yeah,
and it should be a good one.
yeah.
And let's see if they'll live up to their destiny of winning 3-2.
Let's do a canon of Come On You White, so you go first.
Come on, you White!
Come On You White!
Go on, you Whites! Up the Fulham.